The Sigma male hustle grind culture has only grown with each passing day, you know, get rich. More importantly, show off that you're rich. But the funny thing is, money isn't really worth much if your health is declining, and it's worth even less if you're dead. I think people get that wrong a lot, like I don't want to live till I'm 90, looking all shriveled and falling apart, but the thing is, if you live to 90, you're probably going to be healthy through like 80, as opposed to if you live a lifestyle that's going to have you dead by like 70, you're going to be falling apart by like probably like 60. So it's like, I'd rather be the other guy. Yeah, but these young entrepreneurs, like some of the strangest behavior you really see, I kind of wonder if they'd still pursue this if they couldn't tell people that they were an entrepreneur, you know? It's like they almost do it just for the validation. It's so strange, but anyway, I've pulled up some videos that kind of address everything, but yeah, let's get going.
I'm Kareem Abulnaga, the founder of Practice Makes Perfect. I wake up every day at 4:30. I work out, shower, meditate, and get dressed. Sometimes my meditation is just a quick minute to remind me to keep working hard and always be grateful. I'm in the office by 7 a.m. I try to get 4 to 5 miles of walking done in the morning before I head back to my desk, change out my sneakers, and lace up my shoes to start the day. First meeting's at 9:45 to organize an end of summer celebration for our team and school partners. I'm out by 9 and in bed by 10:30. Waking up early to do it all again tomorrow, but I don't mind.
Sleep's one of the biggest ones here that all these entrepreneurs go on about. It's like, oh, less sleep, more work. But the thing is, if your sleep is terrible, well, for one, your health is terrible, but your cognition is terrible. Your work tolerance is worse. You're probably lower testosterone from the lack of sleep, which leads to less ambition as well downstream. So overall, you're probably getting a lot less work done. And even if you are getting more work done on less sleep, it's probably really low quality work. So like if you sleep more, you'd probably get more done. But it's like, oh, I gotta sleep less because that way people think I'm going hard. I don't know. Like if we compare this to actual people who are like uber wealthy, like top, 10 people in the world, right? Jeff Bezos sleeps 8 hours for his brain, wakes up without an alarm, does some cardio and some weightlifting in the morning. What about Mark Zuckerberg? He wakes up at 8, trains some martial arts, eats well, works, spends time with his family, doesn't go to bed too late, and also says he needs 8 hours of sleep for his brain. Maybe some of these people neglected sleep earlier on just to get things kickstarted, but it doesn't seem like a coincidence to me that a lot of these people end up here. It's like, okay, just take care of your body and sleep well, and you actually end up getting more done and feeling better. Here's another strange one.
If you can get up before the rest of the world is awake, right? Before the enemy's awake, you can get so much done. You're so much more productive.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Wake your ass up.
And then they ask me, well, why are you up so early?
Take responsibility to make your life happen.
It's so funny, dude. Like, oh, you gotta get up before the enemy. Who is the enemy? Who is the enemy? And you gotta get up before the rest of the world. Dude, wait till these guys hear about time zones. They're gonna be so upset. It's like they're in the States and it's like, oh, it's Wednesday night. This guy's already like, he's already on Thursday. Like, what? It's like, oh, I feel awful. My training results have gone down the drain. I haven't gotten any more work done because I'm dealing with brain fog and fatigue all the time. But I got up at 4 a.m. So if you are enjoying, please be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing. It's free, helps me out, and then I will actually recruit you to my MLM pyramid scheme. Another funny one is like these high value man archetypes. They're always talking about, oh, get in shape, don't drink, don't go party. But then they're like always smoking cigars and drinking whiskey all the time. It's like, okay, cigarettes and beer, that's low value behavior, but like, oh, cigars and whiskey. Yeah. Yes, I know that cigars have less risk than cigarettes, and they may be a little bit more classy, but it's still a bit of an incongruency with the alcohol, like the whiskey, and then you see these same guys like on like a boat party with whiskey. It's like, why are you telling everyone to be on the straight and narrow when you're like on a boat with whiskey and cigars and paid for models? Oh, it's a networking opportunity. You should have said that earlier. It's like boats is another thing they fetishize over. Like half of these guys are overweight and alcoholics. But because they're on a boat, it's okay. Why? And of the ones that do promote fitness and are big into it, they're not really actually fit. They're kind of just big oafs, big juice heads. Like I'm all for getting a better figure and everything, but when you get really obsessive about the male physique, it becomes just a bit strange. It's like, who are we doing this for, lads?
Are you proud of who the fuck you are?
Why
Look at, are you proud? If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker's proud of who the fuck he is? That's a bag of trash, dude. Pull your fucking shirt off.
I've been
Tell me you're fucking proud of
Because
yourself.
I've been to fucking prison?
Jesus Christ,
Because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison?
bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits.
Like, this guy's all emotional. He's on a boatload of gear such that his skin looks like it's about to rot and peel off. And he's yelling at this guy because he doesn't have big biceps like him. And he's not a man because he doesn't have big biceps.
And I think that true wealth is having a wife, and true wealth, that is what I think it is. And that is what I think truly success is being able to go home and look your family in the face and know that you're doing everything you can to support them. That's
And then
what
when
I
you
think
go to the
success
beach
is.
with your family, they're like, there's my stud dad right there standing there.
Do you have-
that stud right there with his shirt off.
Do you have children?
Like, don't get it twisted, this guy is gonna die early, and he'd probably get puffed if he had to, like, park far away from the gym and walk across the parking lot, dude. He'd be, like, on the floor. And these are the same guys that challenge people to fight, which is the funny thing. It's like, I know some of you guys in the comments have talked about, like, your MMA training and boxing and whatever. Like, you'd probably, even if you're half the guy's size, you could probably piece this guy up just because he's so slow and probably has no technique. Instead of fixating on the way you look and being bigger, you probably just gain so much more out of your life just having like an athletic and I would say adaptable body. Like if you do a sport that, you know, entails a lot of different disciplines, like I do track and field, as I said, some of you guys do boxing, it's like you take boxing or MMA, you end up being agile, you're faster, you're stronger, you're more mentally resilient. And the funny thing is, a lot of these guys who train for something like boxing or MMA, they end up looking actually better than half of these gym bros anyway. They look out of proportion, no legs, can't even dress themselves. Like it's so strange to me. It's like you're promoting fitness, but you're not actually fit, but you're shaming people for not being fit. It doesn't make any sense, dude. Is it? I guess that's the rationality talking out of all that juice they've been running, but man, I just find it so strange. I don't know why less people can't see that. Anyway, that's been the video. Don't fall into these silly things. Take care of yourself, and you'll probably end up getting more done. Let me know your thoughts down below. If there's any other silly things you want me to look into, let me know as well. But that's been me. There's some more videos here. If you did enjoy this one, I will see you next time.